Meet Lou Brenda Duffy and her family. Just one of the Habitat for Humanity homeowners on Tulip Tree Road in Hillsborough's Fairview Park community. Lou Brenda is a vibrant and resilient single mother of two who devotes her time to her faith, her community, and most of all, her family. Dynasty, now 19, is a year older than her mother was when she was born. Not only is she a student at Burlington's Alamance Community College, but she works full-time for Carolina Meadows and somehow manages to stay in close contact with her boyfriend and help her mother pick out clothes to wear for work. Lou Brenda's second daughter, Alyssa, is a 14-year-old freshman at Orange County High School who generally enjoys texting friends more than doing homework. Despite the open relationships Lou Brenda has with her daughters, she still has to deal with unsatisfactory report cards and hostile attitudes. The negativity never lasts too long, though. Before the laughter starts or silliness ensues. Like sharing each other's shoes. Did I say Lou Brenda was a mother of two? Well, I meant three, because Tristan, her now 7-month-old puppy, born from her neighbor's dogs right down the street, is definitely treated like a son. When I first met Lou Brenda in January, she was unemployed and forced to spend a lot of time at home. When the girls weren't around, Tristan was her constant companion. The path that led Lou Brenda here, to Fairview's Habitat community, has been filled with heartache and misfortune. She has struggled to find permanence in North Carolina after leaving her unsupportive family in Maryland to move to Durham with her fiancé in 2004. After living in Durham and working for SunTrust for about a year, irreconcilable differences and company cutbacks forced Lou Brenda to leave her fiancé, her job, and her home, to move into the Wooded Forest Apartments in Hillsborough. Looking back on her time there, Lou Brenda recognizes its recent deterioration and her fortune of being accepted into Habitat in Fairview Park. During these hardships, Lou Brenda refused to be pitied, and while unemployed, she focused her time on improving herself through her faith, allowing it to carry her through her troubles and into a new home and a new job. Today, Lou Brenda spends her days working at her temporary position with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and despite Tristan's unwavering love for her, and sadness when she goes, his playful nature and tendency to eat everything mean that when nobody is home, Tristan must stay locked up. Moving to Fairview has also given Lou Brenda the opportunity to express her dedication to her community by assuming the role of secretary at Habitat Homeowners Association meetings, while her neighbors fill other leadership positions like the VP, Victorino. The beauty of this community for Lou Brenda lies not in her responsibilities as secretary, but in her friendships. Since moving here in December 2006, she has participated and witnessed the transformation of countless empty lots into homes. More important than her work, though, is Lou Brenda's faith. She attends Solid Rock Christian Fellowship, a small non-denominational gathering of believers. On any given Sunday or Wednesday evening, Lou Brenda can be found there proudly taking the role of greeter and helper during services. She usually stays by the door to do her job, while Alyssa worships further up with friends and their Habitat neighbor, Renee. The atmosphere in the room during services is charged. Voices and clapping rise in crescendos of praise and fall back to silent reverence repeatedly. Lou Brenda gives herself entirely to the worship and lets the catharsis wash over her, with the loving support of a friend. When services shift to focus on the scripture, Lou Brenda devoutly studies her Bible. After services, nobody leaves. A sense of community fills the room, and Lou Brenda gathers with other members to relax. She is again a single mother with teenage daughters, and a woman among her friends.